Number 10. Lexus LFA. Price $430,000. Country of production, Japan. This two-seat sports car is an iconic automobile produced by Toyota and its most expensive model. Even though it's not been manufactured since 2012, it's still Toyota's flagship. Technical characteristics for such a price can astonish even professionals. 4.8 cubic centimeters of V10 engine allows accelerating to 100 kilometers an hour in only 3.6 seconds. Adding to this top speed of 326 kilometers an hour and 552 horsepower transforms this vehicle into one of the fastest, while the modern design makes it an elite racing car. Number 9. Ford GT Heritage Edition. Price $500,000. Country of production, USA. It's one of the newest representatives of the supercar class and was created only at the end of 2018. It has a maximum speed of 345 kilometers an hour and 647 horsepower, which is possible due to the 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 engine. Super modern design creates an impression that 3 seconds to reach 100 kilometers an hour is even an inflated number. An unusual coloring makes this Ford flagship a desirable model to own. Number 8. Zenvo TS1 GT. Price $1.5 million. Country of production, Denmark. This luxury automobile was designed in Denmark by famous supercar manufacturer. The two-door coupe has a 5.8-liter twin-supercharged V8 engine, which in combination with a 7-speed paddle-shift automatic transmission makes it a sports car monster. 1,104 horsepower allow accelerating to 100 kilometers an hour in 2.8 seconds, while the maximum speed is about 373 kilometers an hour. The limited number of cars produced annually create great demand, while variations like the TSR or TSR-S allow choosing the best variant for a particular client. Number 7. Rimac C2. Price $2 million. Country of production, Croatia. This supercar was made by another elite manufacturer. This all-electric two-seat coupe sports car is one of the fastest racing vehicles on the planet. It reaches 100 kilometers an hour in only 1.85 seconds with a maximum speed near 425 kilometers an hour. It's possible due to 4 liquid-cooled permanent magnet synchronous electric motors that are placed at each wheel. The total power output is 1,888 horsepower, while the battery allows riding about 650 kilometers without recharging. Another essential feature of this supercar, its 4th level of autonomous driving. Number 6. Inferno Exotic. Price $2.1 million. Country of production, Mexico. This automobile monster attracts attention from the first sight due to its Inferno red color. Technical characteristics only confirm the overall impression. Twin-turbo V8 engine produces 1,400 horsepower and accelerates to 100 kilometers an hour faster than 3 seconds, while the top speed is about 392 kilometers an hour. However, However, the most interesting feature is its futuristic design and the core material, which is made of metal foam that's comparable with the strength of armor and gives it considerable reliability. Number 5. Lykan Hypersport. Price $3.4 million. Country of production, Lebanon. One of the most unexpected aspects of this supercar is that it was fully produced in the Middle East. Technical characteristics are quite usual to the top class of racing vehicles. 3.7-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine that produces 780 horsepower and reaches 100 kilometers an hour in 2.8 seconds, while top speed is 395 kilometers an hour. The high price comes from the gemstone decoration, which was used inside the automobile, and from the limited number manufactured, only 7. Number 4. Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. Price $4.8 million. Country of production, Sweden. This is a more environmentally friendly sports car that uses ethanol as a fuel and diamond weave carbon fiber finish. What's interesting, it has improved characteristics compared to the base model CCX due to better cooling of ethanol during processing. There were only 2 cars ever produced. A 4.7-liter twin supercharged V8 engine generates power output of 1,004 horsepower and allows acceleration to 100 kilometers an hour in only 2.9 seconds. Top speed, over 400 kilometers an hour. Number 3. Maybach Exelero. Price $8 million. Country of production, Germany. The first one-off car in this list was designed to test and advertise high-performance tires of Fulda in 2005. This two-door coupe has a twin V12 engine that produces 690 horsepower. It's enough to accelerate this supercar to 100 kilometers an hour in only 4.4 seconds, while the maximum speed is 351 kilometers an hour. Designers used red leather, neoprene, and glossy black carbon fiber as part of the interior, and it looks like the traditionally luxurious Maybach automobile. Number 2. Rolls-Royce Sweptail. Price $13 million. Country of production, Great Britain. A super exclusive luxury car, the Rolls-Royce Sweptail was designed and developed in Great Britain. That's a handmade automobile that was requested by a rich person that wanted to implement personal ideas into the luxury car. It led to coach building design by implementing all of the innovations of Rolls-Royce in 2017. The automobile has a 6.75-liter V12 engine that provides 453 horsepower. The public doesn't even know the name of the owner. Other technical characteristics aren't available for the wide audience. However, the salon of the ebony tree and Paldau is impressive. Number 1. Bugatti La Voiture Noire. Price $18 million. Country of production, Italy. This is the most expensive car in the world, and actually it's still a prototype. Still a few years to be spent to make it finished. It's suggested that this one-off automobile will have 1,500 horsepower produced by a quad-turbo W16 engine. Acceleration to 100 kilometers an hour lasts only 2.5 seconds, and the top speed near 417 kilometers an hour. However, designers of this sports car do not tell who the owner will be and insist on design over technical characteristics to be the primary point.